Show. They are the podcast equivalent of Rap City right now. This is the best hip-hop debate show on the internet. So shout out to the Fresh Out Show.
F to the R to the S to the H to the O to the U to the T, that Fresh Out. What's goody, man? What's going on, man? Wednesday night, man. You know how it goes down, man. Thank God it's Wednesday, man. Hip hop's in the building tonight. Salute, man. J Kim got the night off, man. Bebo P's gonna be holding it down tonight, man. Salute, man. Episode 354.
354. Wow.
Man, like I said, sucker proof, man. RIP Nipsey, you know what I'm saying? Power 1 Hondos in the joint, man. Getting y'all laced in the chat, man. Salute to everybody. Get your libations tonight. Get your popcorn. If you got something, roll something up, man. If you had a long week already, it's hump day. You know what I'm saying? You know how it goes down. We got to talk about a lot of stuff tonight, man. A little Kanye, a little Nas, a little Jigga, you know what I'm saying? But Bebo P, what's goody, man, tonight?
Hey, man. Better than Offset after not only surviving getting semi-Swiss cheesed up after his tiff with Lil TJ, and also getting sued by that Detroit casino for a $100,000 gambling debt, man. But, you know, otherwise, glad to have everyone with us on our 354th episode of Fresh Out. Salute to J Camp.
Salute.
Rap City, no basement here, Fresh Out Hip Hop. Welcome, and really, if you still have yet to do so, hit that like and subscribe button, as well as the hype feature that boosts this YouTube live episode in order to make it more discoverable on YouTube whenever you do so. But without further ado, though, let them know what's happening, Nice Bird.
Hey, man, like I said, salute to J Camper holding it down, man. Of course, man. He's in some little beach like a 007 when he had that little scorpion on his little wrist and then caught it with the cup. And then he drank the joint, you know what I'm saying? Salute to J Camper out there, man. You know what I'm saying? Salute, man. If you know your Skyfall game, you know what it is, man. But like I said, we got a good show tonight. Bebo P's going to be holding it down. Salute. The chat's going crazy, man. Salute, man. We on Facebook if you're in there. X, man, of course, YouTube, man. So check us out, man, on all those platforms, man, tonight. But as we roll in here, man, salute, let's be clear. We got the music, you know what I'm saying? Hit your Obama phone, hit your Trump phone before they draft your kid. Hide your kids, hide your wife. They're going to be drafting y'all at the end of December. So go ahead and get the music when you about to march on in. You know what I'm saying? That's the sound of the man. Get back. When you get in there, get your music popping, man. Working on the train. Gang. Oh, don't you know? But get your music popping. Yeah, get your music, man. You know what I'm saying? Oh, don't you know? You know what I'm saying? Before you get major pained up in this joint, you know what I'm saying? Hit your Obama phone, hit your Trump phone, man. Get some of the music. See Bebo P in the middle, man. You know what I'm saying? Salute with the bootleg. Got a little bit of everything, that little bully swag, you know what I'm saying? And of course, man, we got the merch.
We got what you need, man.
We independent, you know what I'm saying? So again, just support the show, man. Get a cup, you know what I'm saying? Get a hat. You know what I'm saying? Get your girlfriend, get your wife on the side, a little gift, you know what I'm saying? Salute. Again, man, hit the QR code. The link's in the description, too. We got the glass. We got all the little joints, man. You know what I'm saying? Represent hip-hop everywhere you go with the Fresh Out joint. Again, man, salute to everybody that's been copping the merch and holding it down.
Only at FreshOut.com.
But we got to go in tonight, man.
Let's do it.
First of all, let's be clear. Pull out the money, Bebo P. Pooh Shiesty wasn't playing in the prison, in that pokey, dog.
The federal pokey.
Don't drop the soap. He was in that pokey, dog, for 3 years, dog. You know what I'm saying? And he was like, yo, they forgot. Sorry. They forgot about Pooh. You know what I'm saying? First day out, comes out going crazy, hard in the paint, man. You know what I'm saying? He's getting his bread, but he's like, hold up. I ain't got, y'all done made 25 mil off of me? I need to get my little rose gold car collection cracking. You know what I'm saying? So they, you know, he's trying to get out the deal. You know what I'm saying? Kind of did a little situation, man. Calls Gucci down to Denver, and wants to sit down and talk about business. Bebo P. Gucci, it was all good just a week ago. You know, friend, how many of us have them? Gucci basically, man, put you on, man, the 10-17. You know what I'm saying? Get you right. Look how Gucci's grinning though. You know what I'm saying in that picture. You know what I'm saying? That's how Bebo P is with the bread. But then he goes down to Dallas. Yeah, it goes down to Dallas, dog, and then tries to rob my guy. Hold up.
The robbery and kidnapping of rapper Gucci Mane have been arrested. Officials say the alleged ringleader behind the attack was rapper Pooh Shiesty. Our Preseda Olguin has been on top of this story.
Not Olguin.
And has the latest.
Aside from learning that the 9th and final suspect has been arrested, we've been able to obtain video which shows the FBI.
She got the yacht collection shirt on. Oh, she got
of this story and has the.
We've been able to obtain video which shows the FBI at Pooh Shiesty's home the day he was arrested. Take a look at that video. This happened in Memphis. Federal authorities say Shiesty was the ringleader behind the attack on Gucci Mane here in Dallas. That incident happened back in January at a music studio located off Dallas Parkway. The DOJ says Gucci Mane and 2 others were allegedly kidnapped and robbed at gunpoint. They say 9 people were involved, including Pooh Shiesty's father and Big 30.
Not Big 30. So long story short, Big 30 couldn't get out, man. Try to get he put 100,000 up, Bebo. Didn't get out. Shiesty tried to do the same thing. He ain't out. Nope. The question, Bebo, man, is, and first of all, before we go in, I see T in here, man. Salute. I see Mama. I see Mama Bear in here, man. Salute, man. Mama's always holding down the chat, man. Salute. Pyre's in here, man. I see Deadass in here, man. Salute. Everybody's up in here, man. Getting it. Man, our homegirl Roman's up in here. You know when Roman's in here. Pull out the bread for Roman, though. You know Roman got the bready cougar, dog.
You know she got
the Roman in the building, man. You know what I'm saying?
With the bread.
We're gonna be talking about little Nikki a little bit too, Roman. So you in the right spot. Annie's in here. First of all, holding up that cup. She got a little cup joint. Salute to Annie for Annie says seems like FBI's following them dogs. Shit. Daniel's in here, man. 5th member, dog. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah. Up in here too, man. Salute. But this is the thing though, Bebo. This is the question, man. We already know he's stupid, you know what I'm saying? But this is the thing. Do you think there's a chance for him to get out? Then also, Daniel Wilson's favorite guy, Jigga, said modern cats shouldn't be rapping. So in your opinion, man, like, does this prove Jay-Z's point? That, hey, man, when you beefing nowadays, it turns into a whole nother situation, man. What's your thoughts, man, on this joint, man? And will he get out? Do you think there's, like, enough proof for him maybe to get out or whatnot? Or is it a Rizzy? But also, is Jay-Z right in your opinion, man, as far as modern beef going to this another level? It doesn't stay on wax.
I would say that from the early viewpoint of Pooh Shiesty kidnapping Gucci Mane to force him out of Pooh's original music contract, Pooh is not seeing the light of day of freedom anytime soon. And that is highly unlikely for Pooh to walk away scot-free, bro, when it's all said and done. And the simple reason includes the fact that Pooh Shiesty doing all this to Gucci Mane, along with his other 8 cohorts, including his dad too. You know, Pooh Shiesty violated his federal probation, or in his case, home detention. You know, from that Bay Harbor robbery incident after having only served, like you said, Iceberg, 3 out of his 8-year sentence last year. You know, flight risk anybody? Yikes. Anyway, man, Pooh Shiesty, he could forget getting released from lockup anytime soon, and bond for that. And neither one is happening because, man, Pooh Shiesty getting caught up in this criminal activity really just showed the federal court that he's still up to no good and doesn't deserve to be free anytime soon. It's also my understanding that the prosecuting attorney is also blocking his dad, who allegedly used to the little singer or whatever once before. So I don't know, man. But point being, with that, if all it's going to take is maybe one out of the 8 cohorts of his to flip, because if that happens against Pooh Shiesty, not only yikes, but extra yikes, double yikes if that happens. So there's a lot at stake, you know, with Pooh Shiesty in particular, of course, along with his other 8 cohorts. But to your other question, Iceberg, as to whether or not Jay-Z was right about hip hop beef needing to, you know, be excommunicado, so to speak. I don't think that this is so much an issue of, you know, hip hop beef. I would say that this is more of a matter of certain music practices being oil and water with hood politics.
No, this thing. I agree. I think this is hood politics, definitely. It's a little residue of Jay on there, especially this is the thing. When I say Jay, you already know who comes to the chat. Salute to Leroy Green in here.
Leroy Green,
hold it down, man. Was on the show last week, man. Mad love to him. Everybody salute Leroy in the chat, man. Go check him out. You know what I'm saying? He said, so you generate tens of millions, and the idea came up with risking it all for 25 years, man. Good job, man. You know what I'm saying? Get out of here, dog. I agree with you.
Good job.
Yeah. I agree with you. Hood politics, but again, man, like, you know, people don't understand Pooh Shiesty, man. He's been on having an issue with the law since he was 11 years old, 9 years old. This is a different situation. This isn't your typical rapper, man. This is a dude that Gucci took a chance on, you know what I'm saying, and put him on 1017 because he had so many issues already with pistol whipping and wilding out and doing a whole bunch of crazy stuff, man. Got in the pokey, you know what I'm saying, or whatnot. So,
federal pokey too.
Again, he's making money, and again, like I said, it's different if you say, hey, man. And the other thing too, man, he went to the ops. You went to Yo Gotti. You think I'm gonna let you go off your contract and you over here messing with the ops? Nah, son. You better go out and smack you. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, this thing, it's a different when you say, hey, man, come through, let's rap. Actually, let me show you how it should have been when Gucci did it, man. We got actual video proof of how it should have been.
You big red.
Give me a minute. Can't you see I'm talking?
No. I need to talk to you right
That's Pooh Shiesty in the back.
now about my royalties and how you keep your books.
My office hours are from 9 to 5.
Fuck your office hours. I need to talk to you right now, motherfucker.
That shit should have hit him. Watch your wig. See the little lady with the wig?
Right.
The little maid joint. Watch out. That was a real You gonna mess up my dude? Open up the window. First of all, look at the white cat back here. He's like, this is every day, dog. You know what I'm saying? Come on, son. Put him out the window. Open it up. Take him out there. What's my office hours?
Nah, if you have any other problems with your royalties,
It's Pooh Shiesty. What's my office hours?
office hours are from.
When?
My office hours are from.
9 to 5. That's how you do your artists. We didn't have no problem when we had our label. we made sure we was good. You know what I'm saying? But again,
Any other problems with Fresh Out? Our office hours are from when?
9 to 5. So again, that's how Gucci should be running this situation. You know me, right. I don't come to Dallas. You come to me, son. Pause. So again, like I said, I think this Pooh Shiesty situation, man, it might be a Rizzy unless he got Johnny Cochran on speed dial, which we know where he's at.
Yeah.
I don't think homie's getting out. But Bebo, like I said, Big 30 put up a honey bun, pull out the money, pull out all the money. Pull out the brick too. He pulled out all the 100,000, didn't get out.
All this didn't do it, right?
Yeah, that didn't even get him out of there, Doc.
You do it.
Then the other shit, then basically, of course, Shiesty not getting out. So we'll see what's going on. But again, I semi-agree with Jay. This is why you handle it with lawyers, because the beef, can spill over and get a little residue on you. You know what I'm saying? The other situation, too, is our guy, like you said, Offset. Let me play this real quick. You know what I'm saying?
6. Seminole Tribe police say rapper Lil TJ ordered people in his entourage to attack rapper Offset outside Hard Rock Casino. A fight in the Valet area ended with Offset shot and rushed to the hospital. CBS News Miami's Larry Seward is your reporter live in Hollywood, where Offset is being treated. Larry, he is expected to be okay, but we still don't know who shot him.
Larry need a little Beijing on that hairline. You'll never find, blah, 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 blah.
That it is crazy to think that he shot Offset, who at last check is still here being treated nearly 24 hours after gunfire, someone opening fire outside the...
Say the man down as Kiari Cephas, a rapper known as Offset, a former member of the group Migos and rapper Cardi B's ex-husband.
Long story short, what's your thoughts on this, man? Because again, another situation, two rappers beefing. It doesn't even get on wax. Lil TJ gave him, pull out the money, B-Bo P. Gave him a little 10 stacks, almost some Leroy Green type of money. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Then he says, man, you got to get it in blood. Next thing you know, they over here shooting a little cat. What's your thoughts, man, on this situation, man? Is it a rap for young TJ, man, and the little homies and bull? Almost like that little Kim situation outside Hot 97 back in the day. What's your thoughts on this situation real quick before we get up out of here?
Well, I think as far as Lil TJ is concerned, we'll just have to see, what evidence the law has, and if they have him on camera actually pulling the trigger on Offset. Those details still have yet to be revealed as far as who did that. But, when it's all said and done, this is really more so about Offset because, as I said on the intro of the show, Offset allegedly owed Lil TJ $10,000.
Damn.
And he is getting sued by a Detroit casino for $100,000, which is like a credit line, the max credit line that this casino.
A lot of money, B-Bo-P. God dang.
This the $100,000.
Hey, racks on racks on racks.
Racks on. Right. But point being, this is more of a problem of, again, hood politics being mixed in this case with not knowing how to financially manage your lifestyle effectively. And you mix those two, together and you have a result of Offset being almost fully Swiss cheesed up. But the good thing that I did see out of all this, a glimmer of shining light, whether it was for optics or, otherwise, is Cardi B was there by his bedside at the medical facility, the hospital. So that was cool. You know what I'm saying? But,
getting it back together. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but Offset,
that's how them relationships, hood relationships stay together, man. You got, hey man, get shot and your baby mama come back. You know what I'm saying? Dog, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I wish I could throw it back. We back together again. First of all, like I said, Roman's in here basically giving us that Tasha K, that Roman K scoop. She said, first of all, the blogs are reporting that Offset's getting sued by a casino for $100,000. Wow. Nobody's giving updates on his health. Low key funny though, yeah, because they don't care.
Yeah.
Like basically, like, come on, you got like 5 kids and bull, 8 kids, and you up in here gambling and bull. First of all, Pretty Nas in here. Salute, man. Our sister, man.
Salute to Pretty Nas.
She's on a Tasha K swag too, dog. She's saying Offset owes so many people bread. He needs help with that gambling addiction.
That's what
I'm
it
so
is right
focused
there.
in here too, man. Our manager that ain't getting no percentage, dog. Salute, I'm so focused. He's saying they said Offset got that bad gambling habit. Cardi B had a baby daddy by another dude. Oh, you talking about a little buddy, yeah, the little football kid. Yeah, man. I ain't hitting it. Dane Wilson saying, after the casino incident with Takeoff, Offset still gambling with the Brady Cougar.
Well, cha-ching joint, guy.
Like I said, joint. Man, again, I think if you got beef, you got problems, man, get a lawyer, dog. Who said that, man? Who said, you get the lawyer, I think it was Annie, dog. Get whoever Young Thug had for the Rico joint that beat Gorilla Grip Fannie Mae. Fannie, what's her name? Fannie Mae? Fannie Willis?
Yeah.
Somebody sound like you catch on your feet. Yeah, Gorilla Grip, you know what I'm saying? And Nathan Hot Dog Wade, you know what I'm saying? Like, go ahead and get the Rico lawyers that Young Thug had, man. He's 2 for 2, Doc. You know what I'm saying? So
right.
Pretty nonsense. I think that was an AI Cardi. Cardi was in Philly, man.
Oh,
maybe
it was
on the
an
Tasha
AI
K tonight. Okay, I see you. We see you, sis. I'm so focused at your iceberg. 1 more 20% for the manager fee. Oh man, we might have to get you.
Hours are from.
When our office hours from 9 to 5, dog. Come on, man. Hey, I'm so focused coming to office, dog. It's 9 to 5. When is it? 9 to 5. Coming to office, dog. We get you right, man. A lot of money, Big Bro P. Daniel Wilson said Fannie Mae with. Dog, it's Gorilla Grip, dog. You know who it is from Atlanta, man. Come on, man.
I want that emoji right here.
Some is saying, man, I'm not buying the gambling BS though. Man, first of all, salute. You got watermelon on the joint? Salute on that, man. I'm hungry.
Man.
Again, like I said, you know, TJ, man, is kind of cloud chasing a little bit too. Again, 10th hour, I'm gonna just charge it to the game. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not even worried about that stuff, man. Like I said, man, yeah, I'm so focused laughing at Bebo. Also, the football player said that Offset owes him money as well. How you gonna bang my wife? And then I was like, hey man, loan me 10 grand, dog. You know what I'm saying? I need it bad. I need it bad like a heartbeat. Like Jasmine Sullivan. I need it bad.
Right.
Like,
Offset out here talking about, I'm in the bind, Nate.
I'm in the bind, Nate. Word. You know,
about to set it off.
You know what I'm saying? But like I said, man, salute the whole. In real talk, man, not to make light of the situation, man. We hope, man, that Offset gets some help. Because again, sometimes the addiction comes from that the takeoff situation, man. You know what I'm saying? Some people, you know, are still grieving over him, man. So again, like I said, hope he gets some help, man. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully this, you know, again, man, sometimes that gunshot that it changed your life, man. It get you on the right path, man. When you see your life flash before your eyes, man. So salute to him. Hopefully Cardi did reach out to him, and you know what I'm saying, or whatnot. But I think she was in Philly. You're right, pretty nice. But like I said, we don't want to see nobody go to jail. You know, jail's the last place we want to see somebody. So again, we don't want nobody going to jail. They didn't do nothing. But if you do the crime, you gotta do the time, man. So we'll see what's going on with it, man. Again, I kind of got to agree with Jay, man. These dudes don't know how to manage their problems and bull. Again, not saying in the 90s and early 2000s they knew how to. But now everything's on social media, so it just turns real quick. So we'll see what's going down. Yeah, man, salute to the watermelon, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Let me get some chicken in the watermelon, you know what I'm saying? What's your last thoughts on this, though, man, before we get up out of here on this one?
I think you said it best, Iceberg. You know, we just hope that Offset gets the help that he needs for his gambling addiction and, you know, his financial woes, as well as Pooh Shiesty, you know, making a turnaround, a 180 turnaround from the lifestyle he's been living pretty much most all of his youth, man, because seeing him back in this, and not only just a cell, but a federal lockup unit, man, that's never a good thing to hear about, man. And things are only poised to be worse for Pooh Shiesty legally. But, you know, again, you know, everything starts from within and making that change there. So we hope that's the case for both parties.
Like I said, man, hey, I don't know, man. Like I said, we'll see what's going on with it. We'll see, you know what I'm saying? Everything comes out, man, in the rents, man. So we'll see what's going on.
That's right.
But speaking of rents, man, DJ Clue, man, bro, you know, Unc, you know what I'm saying? Kind of getting a little shot toss thrown at him this week, man. He went on our bro Guilty TV's platform, man. Salute to Guilty. Always doing something real over there, man. That's our bro, you know what I'm saying, holding it down. He went over there and basically was talking about underground rap and how basically there's no gatekeeping anymore. Anybody can kind of get on the platform. Like I said, again, man, that's our bro, man, you know what I'm saying? But he did get a couple little shots thrown at him, you know what I'm saying? Salute. And then also he said hip hop music might be doomed. Let me play this real quick, man. See what you think, man. Salute.
The Rock Marcy's, the Edos. I'm doing this for my platform. I have to mention their names to you while I'm in front.
Like I said, salute to Guilty TV, man. That's our bro, you know what I'm saying? I see what the Knicks had. The Knicks has fire, by the way, too.
It is dope.
The Rock Marcy's, the Edos.
Hey, in the chat, too, before we go in, do y'all think hip-hop is doomed? Put your little comments in the live chat, man. Let us know what you're thinking, man, as we run in.
The Husk Kingpins, Jamal Gasol. You familiar with these guys? 38 Special. What you think of the new Underground? That's been the lifeblood of my platform, actually. The underground artists.
I don't think, to be honest, I don't think the label Underground really is relevant anymore because of the internet. There's no underground.
I'll tell you why.
You press the button and you're on the platform with the big dogs. It ain't like before where everything was segregated. Like, you know what I mean? Maybe you could say underground as far as like shows because they like to do like different like smaller venues or shit like that. But as far as the music, you on Spotify, you on Apple Music. You press one button, you on every platform.
Yeah.
Bebo. Again, we just saw old man Ebro basically say, man, it's so cold in the D because basically he's out here without Hot 97. So he's like, man, it's hard to book artists. So if it's hard for old man Ebro to get artists on his platform, of course it's hard for MCs that are basically trying to get in the game, the Shay Noirs, the Vic Spencers, even your big dogs, even your top tier joints like Ransoms and, you know what I'm saying, Conways and all that are technically not on a label to basically get out here. Do you agree with him saying that there's no underground right now and everybody's on a level playing field? Or you got a little pushback on that?
No, I have a disagreement, respectful disagreement on that. I mean, there's still a grand divide between independents and or underground folks compared to the mainstream artists / A-listers that are out there. I have to say too, man, that it's sad to see DJ Clue go from being one of the best DJs that we used to be able to count on for exclusive music from hip hop artists across the spectrum, from your JAY-Z's and Missy Elliott's to your Lord Tariq and Boot Camp Clicks on the Professional album, for example, and really all of his professional projects 1, 2, and 3 that he used to drop, to now, unfortunately, communicating like a mainstream record label exec of sorts when alluding to what's popular, ratings and such. Now, don't get me wrong. I get the fact that independent and or underground artists have easier access to release their music to a mass amount of people with the advent of digital music and the internet compared to the 80s and 90s, which I think he was getting at when such outlets weren't around back in the aforementioned years, time frame, the 80s and 90s, leaving artists to hope for a 360 deal. Sadly, they'd have to slip some of them duckers to the DJs to spin their music in the club, which is what we used to call payola and whatnot, selling on the, CDs on the curb and such. But I also get where Clue mentioned that today's consumers are listening to swag rap over lyrical artists. Those things are true in large part. But there's a reason for it. And the reason is that the music industry has and continues to refrain from such a consumer base knowing your Rock Marcianos, knowing your Vic Spencers, your Uncle Johns, and so forth, by design, might I add. And no knock to Clue, it's just that all of those factors are why your Fresh Out Hip Hops exist today, because independent hip hop commentators like us are willing to represent what DJ Clue claims the powers that be are no longer allowing him to represent.
No, this is the thing. I agree 100%. I don't think just because, and this is the thing, man, Leroy Green went in saying there's no underground now. It's all digital. I agree. But the two things can be right at the same time, right? So again, I can put my situation on Apple Music, but I'm not on them playlists.
Right.
I'm not getting pushed.
Right.
I'm not getting no Brady Cougar on like he said on the shows or whatnot. So again, at the end of the day, yeah, I can put my stuff on the same place you got yours. But again, RJ Payne can put out 8 records this year and we don't even know about it. Let's be clear also, this year, our last year at this time, we had Ransom. We had an Infinity. We had two records from Bodie James.
Yep.
This year's kind of dry. Canada dry. You know what I'm saying? Like Common talking about that Drake, dog. You Canada dry. You know what I'm saying? So again, like, hey man, yeah, we might be on the same platform, but we don't get that push. Then also,
right?
I think who said that, man, in the chat? It was Roman. Roman said hip hop, in fact, is doing commercial wise.
Yeah.
So yeah, I can put my stuff out there and we can get it in, you know what I'm saying, or whatnot. I put it on Bandcamp. I can get the DSPs. I can even get the physical copies like these Alchemist is doing, you know what I'm saying, Nas and Mass Appeal are doing. But if I don't have the promotion, what am I doing? You know what I'm saying? Nobody knows about it. And again, most artists are used to somebody else pushing their music. Let's be clear. They don't know how to really push. They can make the music, but they can't promote it. So at the end of the day, like, I do see if artists don't switch up, it's going to be doomed.
Yeah, that's true.
The other situation is you have platforms like ours. We reach a certain amount of people. You have, according to hip hop, Rap Roundtables, Guilty TV, Ease, and our bro over there, man.
Tony the
you have a whole bunch of platforms that are just on our level or above us, and then you have the major joints. You know what I'm saying? Like these rappers are not even getting on here. You know what I'm saying? Like they're not doing that. And again, salute to SkyZoo. SkyZoo will go to everybody's platform, talk about the album, and he's really getting that paper, pull out the money, Bebo P. So again, if the artists don't change, I think hip hop is doomed. We can put out good music, we can promote the old stuff like JAY-Z's doing. You know, we're gonna be talking about that a little bit later. But Bebo, what's your thoughts, man, about this year compared to last year at this time? Like I said, we had a lot of hits, a lot of albums dropping. This year, it's kind of dry out here, man. It's kind of Pusha T. Do you see the year ramping up and more artists dropping? Or do you see them trying to maybe go for the gusto and trying to tour and get some money back? Because, again, a lot of these artists are broke. They're not talking about the bull. Again, little TJ over here trying to, I need my 10,000 back. I thought you was breaded up, though. So, and then we see Offset, again, like I said, some. I don't know if it's true or not that Offset's got a gambling debt, but again, like even Cardi B's husband got some money problems technically. What's your thoughts, man, on again like this year compared to last year as far as drops? And do you think it'll ramp up a little bit? And this will be a year for hip hop to really get some gains financially, but also maybe even on the charts.
Well, I think that what we're going to see is what Jay-Z said as far as, you know, some of the folks like your Jays and your T.I.s and Kanye's and maybe, you know, a few others from the A-list sector make more of a reemergence compared to, you know, the last few years. In addition to your Ransoms, your Shea Noirs, Vic Spencers, and Rome Streets and, you know, so forth, because, you know, money does have to be made, you know, so maybe some of these cats are touring, maybe some of these cats are cooking in a lab, maybe it's a mixture of both. Who knows when it comes to the comparison of the folks that in the albums that we had last year. But I think that we're going to get either a stronger push of album releases within the hip hop stratosphere in the last 3 quarters of 2026, or at least the last half. And that's not even mentioning what Mass Appeal and what Jay-Z's possibly about to do. So, yeah, I think we're in for a treat here coming up in the latter part of the year.
Dane Wilson saying, I'm looking forward to the AZ Do or Die, Vlado, man, Lloyd Banks, man, the Styles P joint.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I think it's going to be some crazy joints. But again, these guys are funding their own albums. There's nobody really throwing the Brady Cougar out. The labels are basically trying to figure out what they're actually doing. You don't even hear pop albums like that, man. We don't even see the labels spending money on white artists, man, the pop artists and all that. You might see some K-pop and most country, but country is self-sustaining. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like Houston Independence. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, man, I think the only people that can really maintain it, that they're making money off something else and they swoop it over to music, almost how Nas did. Nas made most of his music off tech, or made his money off tech and then swooped it over to the music. So again, if you don't have, and again, salute to Nas on that verse on We Major, you know what I'm saying? He said the record, I want to start my own company because rappers be deprived from executives 9 to 5. Let's be clear. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And that's what he did with Mass Appeal. So again, if it wasn't for Mass Appeal last year, dropping those 7 pieces, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, they basically blessed us last year. The labels, man, it was on ass. So Touch is in the building, man. Our bro, you know what I'm saying? Touch is saying, man, albums are souvenirs now. Whoa. You just have to learn what to monetize. Facts, man. I agree.
Big facts.
First of all, salute to Kenny Mack in here, man. Roman F. Drake, he's a fake phony. Do your homework. What was you saying earlier, though, Kenny, man? Kenny said, man, Drake makes music for both. This is the thing, man. But I can say this, Kenny, though, man. Like, there's a lane for Drake, you know what I'm saying, even if you don't rock with him. And Bozos and Goofies, they the ones buying them tickets to them $80,000 seat shows and bull. So again, you know, the real rap, we talk about that all day long, but there has to be the big fish also that bring in the bread. It's always good when Jay's out. It's always good when Nas is out. It's good when Kendrick's and the J. Cole's and the Drake's is out, man. The music and the hip hop and rap is for everybody. So I get it. Again, Roman's saying, yes, a lot of rappers are broke. They're dependent on tours, business ventures, and that's the record label's fault, honestly. And it is because, again, what's my office hours? From 9 to 5. I need more than 9 to 5 because, you know what I'm saying, there's a lot of stuff going on. You see the situation with Pooh and them, man. A label would have probably figured that out. When you have an independent situation, man, we got to get the shot out. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, man, I don't think it's doomed per se, but I think we got to switch up and actually get some people in here that can do some business because we're going to be talking about Ye and Jay and all that because there is still some blockers out here, man. Let's keep it clear, you know what I'm saying? But you know how it goes, man. Beginning, man, salute to everybody up in here, man. Annie saying, man, salute to Nas. I think always because people were saying that you know, DJ Clue was out of touch, but I think he's just seeing it from the Roman side of it where, hey, man, we don't have those big records that we can put on the radio. We don't have, you know, the club records anymore to spin like that. You know what I'm saying? Most of the rappers now, the women are making party anthems and all that, but the men are basically like doing reality rap right now. They're not making club records, man. So we'll see what's going on, man. It's Usher baby, Doc, you know what I'm saying? Usher. But like I said, we see what's going on, man. Again, salute to Clue, man. No disrespect over here, man. That's a big homie, man. So salute. But we'll see what's going on, man. I agree with you, Bebo, man. I think this year's gonna be dope. It's gonna be a lot of bread coming through, man. So I'm excited about it, man. First of all, speaking of God MCs, man. And having a big year, man. Salute to our bro, Unc, man. Rakim, one of the real ones, man. Let's be clear.
Absolutely.
He was on with our guy, man, Crooked Eye, man. King Crooked, you know what I'm saying? Slaughterhouse, man, Eminem, you know what I'm saying? Like, we got to show love, man, all day long to Crooked, you know what I'm saying? He basically interviewed him, man, and was just talking about MCs and who he looked up to. He dropped a little list, but he also talked about this as well. Let me pull this up, man.
Yourself out the equation. Is there someone who you may consider to be the greatest rapper of all time?
First of all, where do y'all rank Rakim all time, man? Is he top 5, top 10 in y'all's list? We talking real spitters, though. We talking MCs, but where's Raekwon in y'all's list as far as your
Rakim?
Yeah, Rakim, like top 10, 25, top 5, where's he at?
Self out.
And also go check out Crooked's Corner, man, a little podcast joint.
Equation. Is there someone who you may consider to be the greatest rapper of all time?
It's a couple people. I gotta start in the beginning, because without that, like, I wouldn't be, you know, who I am. And that's Melly Mel, Fumo D, and Kaz. Them brothers had the skill.
First of all, salute to the OGs, man. But this is his top 10 list. the question I want to ask, man, in the chat, Bebo P, J Kent, wherever you at, man, you know what I'm saying, getting a little drink. I know he got a little drink in his hand right now, probably leaning to the side watching the podcast, man. Is this a perfect list? And if not, who would you change out? Who would you substitute? If you're listening to the podcast and not watching, man, number one, of course, is Nasty Nas, Mr. Jones, you know what I'm saying? Trying to get with her, you know what I'm saying? You got Nas at number one, Pocket number two. That's crazy for him to show love to Pac like that. Because, again, most people say Pac wasn't lyrical, but Pocket number two, JAY-Z at three, Eminem at four, Rakim, Slim Shady, Bebo P, you leaning with the J Kemp lean. I don't know if you like that one at four. Biggie at five. Of course, Rock, you got to put himself on the Rakim at six. Ice Cube at seven. I don't know about this one, man. Salute to all the Kendrick fans, man, but I don't know about Kendrick at 8 all time. Bebo P. I had to fart on 8. As far as, like, not him as skill-wise, but him being in top 10. Scarface, I like that. And LL Cool J is hard and First of all, Bebo P in the chat. I'm so focused. I know y'all gonna take Jay personal. Don't take it personal. I just wanna be on my own. Don't take it personal. Touch said LL about to crash out right now.
Boy.
Bebo P, what's your thoughts on the list, man? And first of all, salute to the human hip hop heads, man, making the list. But what's your thoughts, man, on this situation, man, from Rakim?
I think Rakim's top 10 MC list is, it's pretty solid if you ask me. Though I don't have a drafted top 10 MC list myself, I can't see myself having Rakim's number 4, number 8 pick on there, given that, as Rakim said, you got your Big Daddy Kane's, your Cool G Raps, Queen Latifah's, other fellow elites that are hip hop pioneers that helped to pave the way along with the Rakims and many others of such nature, that are dope MCs, obviously dope MCs that are icons to this very day and forever. And don't get me wrong, what I'm saying? K-Dot, Eminem, again, elite artists in hip hop, no doubt, top tier, what I'm saying? Top listers. But I respect Rakim's list. I really do, because he has who he believes are, the illest in his top 10, and I gotta respect that. Now I'm not gonna
Biggie Smalls
get into the such and such should have been here and there, or there instead of here and all that.
But Bebo, that's what we do. That's what we argue about.
That is what we do.
That's what we do. I don't like Kendrick at 8. I don't like that. And then Kenny Max basically saying, man, Rakim don't listen to no damn Eminem. Is this in your, even in the chat, man, Bebo P in the chat, man, J Kent, wherever you at, is this more of a political list because he was on a podcast? If he kind of caught him with a blunt and a little fitted for whatnot, would it be a little different list though? Is this a USA Today list though? Is it USA Today rappers list?
That is how it comes off.
Yeah, we need that. What's that Snuff magazine, dog? What's one of them Snuff magazines, dog? The little Power, where you at, man? Where's them little black porn magazines, man? Black, yeah, we need the black tail. We need the black tail list. You know what I'm saying? Where's the black tail list, Bebo? You know what I'm saying? Like Larry June's gonna be on my black tail, dog. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna have Kendrick on my black tail list, bro. You know what I'm saying?
And that's why I said number 4 and number 8 is for that reason. I think everybody else is worth it. Everybody else on that list is very much worth it. Your LLs, your Scarface.
I agree. Yeah, Scarface. Okay, so it's okay.
Jay, yeah. So based on number 4 and 8, I can't speak. None of us can speak for Rakim as far as like his original thoughts. but at least the perception does come off as if there's a tad bit of appeasement just to make sure I got to throw on such and such.
Man.
You know,
First
maybe,
of all, salute. I'm looking up all the black skin magazines, man. Salute the Black Heat, Black Booty, Black Tail Skins.
What is going on?
Black and Busted. We want one of those lists, Bebo. We want one of them. Hey, pass me that Skins joint. You know what I'm saying? We want one of those. When you was a kid, you go into your dad's closet and look at one of the magazines. You know what I'm saying? We need one of those. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, this list is kind of a Rolling Stone joint. We need that Black and Busty joint. First of all, salute the Boulder.
Salute the Boulder.
Salute the Boulder, man. I have Rakim in my top 3.
Yeah, he's very well worth that.
But that's on the strength of 86 to 70, 97 body of work. That 10 or 11 year run is untouchable. Nas is number 1.
Man.
Hey, man, I'm so focused. Daddy has some of the closet. Black Tail is classic, dog. Hey, man. If your dad didn't have no black tail, man, I don't know what to tell you, dog. Bigfoot Blood Crip, dog.
All right.
Annie's basically saying global impact matters. I agree.
That does.
She said Biggie got to be top 3 or 4. Man, this thing. If you go back and listen to Big, you know he didn't have a lot of albums, man. But like the way he was rhyming, nobody was touching him, man. Like the run he had while he was living, it's almost untouchable. Besides Pac, in my opinion. And again, Nas is just Nas, but the reason why Nas is number 1 to me is because just the body of work he's survived. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He said that we made it too, man. I've survived the illest niggas around. You know what I'm saying? Mama Bear said, "What did you discuss on Hip Hop today? Nudie magazines." What'd you learn today? Black Tail. But again, we want the Black Tail list, not this Rolling Stone swag. This is a little USA Today swag, Bebo. But again, who's your top 3 in your opinion before we get about this topic, man? Who's your top 3, man? Like all time, man, Bebo. Who you got in the chat? Who y'all got 2? Who's your top 3 in the chat, man? We're gonna do top 3.
If I'm forced to choose, gosh, I'm about to put.
Yeah, we putting this in Black Tail.
Yeah, we're gonna have to probably go with, probably Nas, Big and Pac.
Ooh, boy.
What about Iceberg?
Man, I'm gonna just go off what I've been listening to lately, man. Like Pimp C, you know what I'm saying? Nobody shows that love to Pimp, you know what I'm saying?
Got so
to
much
R.I.P. to Pimp. I got iodine poisoning, you know what I'm saying? That Chopping Blades, man. I've been listening to that Chop Blades, you know what I'm saying? Boys in the back, laying in the shade. Ain't nobody tripping because the money's already made. That's my guy. Larry June is my dude. If I'm gonna just go off the cuff and give you the Black Tail joint, you know what I'm saying? Like it's the Larry June swag, it's the Pimp C joint, you know what I'm saying? And honestly, man, like I got, of course Nas, man, you know what I'm saying? That's the dudes right there, man. But again, Pimp C, I've been rocking at UGK all day long, and I'm like, man, I'll be like, man, forget Bum B. Then Bum B come through on that Murder record. Bum B just crazy, you know what I'm saying? Sweeter than the Bisco. Like you just be going in, man. So again, man, that's my top, man. Pimp C, you know what I'm saying? Larry June, man, you know what I'm saying? Argue with me, man, in the chat. And then of course Nas, man, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, I'm so focused, man. Big Daddy Kane, Nas, and AZ.
Ooh, that's a heavy.
AZ's crispy, dog. You know what I'm saying? Let's be clear. Yeah, RC's in here. This ain't facts. This is not his list. This is the regular list. This is for the podcast list. And he said that's because you're from the East Coast, bro. I don't know. I forgot who you talking to. Not Pretty Nas in here saying. That's before we get out of here. I'm on this topic. She's saying Nas, MC Light, and Lil Kim. First of all, salute. Hey, this is the thing. I think Roman said, man, like there's no females on the list like that. So who's your top female rapper all time? And again, I don't like categorizing them by themselves. To me, I think you said Queen Latifah already, but who's your top? You know what I'm saying? Blacktail top, not USA Today top.
No, I'd say Miss Lauryn Hill, Queen Latifah, MC Light, and
facts.
Real talk. I mean, you gotta
Shane Noir too.
Yeah,
Crispy.
You gotta
you know what I'm
throw Roxanne Shante up in there.
Roxanne Shante. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Salute.
Yeah, what about icebergs?
I like Raw Digger. I think Raw started the conversation back to MCs after a certain rapper on the podcast. Boulder going in. So, Boulder's day one, man. Salute to Boulder. Man, MC Light, man. You know what I'm saying? When she rolled through with the Jetta joints and the red ones, and then went to the train, man. You know what I'm saying? Did that paper thin, man. Like, and honestly, my favorite record, man. Real talk from MC Light, man, is Georgie Porgy, man. Like
Georgie Porgy, yes.
The storytelling on that Georgie Porgy was crazy. If you haven't heard that record, man, go check it out, man. That Georgie Porgy. You kind of stole my swag a little bit. That Hurricane G, Touch of Saying, that Raw Digger, and Jean Grey, dog.
Yeah, heavyweight list right
Salute
there.
to all the ladies, man. You know what I'm saying? Real talk, man. And again, let's be clear with Nas doing that record on the ladies, man, on that Light Years, man. You know what I'm saying? We got to respect the ladies. You know what I'm saying? Roman's in here, man. MC Light, Nikki, Lauryn Hill, Kim, Salt and Pepper's here, and we're in effect. Want you to patch it back. Do it, then we know that I'm going to get. Come on. The ladies really hold it down. Let's be clear, man. Yeah, that Georgie Porgy, man. The Ghostface Killer, too. Let's be clear.
Yeah, that Georgie Porgy he did on Supreme Clientele.
And he giving us a little USA Today joint. She said Cardi B for breaking them numbers, man. Hey, man, like I said, salute to Cardi, man. We got to salute to Cardi, man. I know Roman going to be in there with the little cat cheese in it, boy. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
What am I doing? She going to be in there like that, but salute. Pretty Nas saying, Light introduced me to hip hop. That Georgie Porgy was crazy. Georgie Porgy crashed into a truck. Didn't he have AIDS or something, too? Like, he was down bad. Man. Golly, he had everything, doc. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. That one joint that she did with Knife Wonder, man, where they like they got a little lamb, they got a little black sheep little cover joint. That one's crazy, man. Man, Daniel Wilson, man. That Vita, doc. Vita. I wonder what happened to Shorty, man. You know what I'm saying? She had a little joint, man. Man, first of all, disrespectful, man. We didn't say Foxy, man. Let's be clear, man. Foxy's
come
that.
Come on, man.
Foxy. She got 3 records, 3 albums. Her three solos, man. I mean, of course they're gonna say, "Oh, Jay wrote some of the joints." Hey, man, she's spitting though.
Right.
Salute to Foxy, man. Foxy, Lauren, and people forget. Like, I think I put Lauryn Hill on something on X the other day. Somebody's like, "She rap?" I'm like, yeah, "Dude, she was one of the best." What are you talking about? Did she rap? Man, come on, man. Kenny Maggie said, in this era, Rhapsody, disrespect, we didn't say Rhapsody at all, man. Rhapsody, Jean Grey, and Shane Noir, man. Let's put 7 in there too, man. Let's be clear, 7 to Jeans, man. So again, to the ladies, how are the ladies? All the ladies in the house say, ow.
Salute to the ladies.
So like I said, salute to the ladies, man. But again, no disrespect too, man. We didn't say the Brat, man. The Brat's, her run was crazy too. Let's be clear, man. You know what I'm saying?
Rat-tat-tat-tat.
That blacktail pick, dog. Hold on. We gotta make a blacktail female list. Trina's on that blacktail joint. What's on that blacktail joint? Stiletto pumps in the club. Man, I had to put Diamond on that joint. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And that Mia X, I gotta put Mia on that blacktail too. You know what I'm saying? So the Mia X. You got a blacktail list, dog?
I mean, Lil Kim,
Bebo was in that closet when he was a little kid, dog, trying to creep and get that Blacktail magazine from Pops.
Who didn't have that poster that was in the back?
That Lil Kim with the muff. Yeah, Lil Kim got to be on that Blacktail joint. Eve. Man, my fault, man. Yeah, man, the ladies. We got to do a whole little ladies situation. Salute to Eve, dog. You know what I'm saying? Pretty Nas going in. She said, "I can't forget my girl, the jazz kid, Shauna."
That's right, from Infamous Syndicate.
Yeah, man. Salute to Shauna, man.
Yes.
I thought you was talking about Shauna from Ludacris and Bull too. You know what I'm saying?
Same deal.
With the cake and bake. You know what I'm saying? Daniel Wilson saying the Black Tail List 2026. Shut your ass up.
Get that sound effect, nice boy. It's been a minute.
Oh man, salute, Doc. You know what I'm saying? Salute to Missy in the building, holding it down. We see you,
salute
sis. What's going on? You know what I mean? Yeah, man, that's Shauna though. Shauna got, can I get to the yams? She's in there going crazy, Doc. First of all, I say something about Blacktail. Mr. Buck comes through. Salute, cuz. You know what I'm saying? That's yeah, that's that pinky swag. You know what I'm saying, Mr. Buck. Hey, Buck. Who's your top 3 Buck rappers all time? Whether female, male, whatever you do, man. What's your joint?
Or Blacklist, Blacktail list.
Leroy Green saying, man, yeah, that Lil' Kim debut album cover.
Right.
I held some niggas down in jail, dog, with that boy. You know what I'm saying? Like that muff joint, man. My God. Bebo P had that joint. You know what I'm saying? Miss J was dope. I think she was with Timbo. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's Shauna, dog. Shauna was dope. She killed the game too. Let's be clear. That Eve sent or something. You right, man? You know that Eve joint was crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Bahamadia. Salute to Bahamadia and Nonchalant.
Hey, she follows on X, man. Salute to her. You know, that's how people.
And Nonchalant
salute, man.
too.
Perfect. Yeah, she was on that. But like I said, man, we talk about these things, man, so y'all can go back and listen to them records, man. We forget about these artists, man. Go check them out. You know what I'm saying? Spin some of their records, man. Go check them out. See if they got some new music too. So this is why we talk about some nostalgia joint, man. So we can basically kind of get back and talk about some of these artists, man. Our legacy artists, man. Because again, rock and roll, they always supporting their legacy acts, man. We need to start doing ours too. So salute to everybody holding it down, especially the ladies. You know what I'm saying? We got to hold them down too, man. Kenny Mack said Rhapsody, the best female rapper in this era, period.
Rhapsody, killing the game.
I really almost can't argue with it, dog. Man, come on. I'm so fucking winning the game, man. Them conscious sisters, you know what I'm saying?
Conscious
Leroy
daughters,
Green said, I don't care. You know what I'm saying? He said Doja Cat and Sweetie. Maybe for the Can I Get to the Yams awards, but I don't know about that joint. But like I said, but this thing.
Or is that your Blacktail list?
Is that a Blacktails list or is that a Playboy? That might be a what's that little Maxim? This might be a Maxim list. You know what I'm saying? Put him in. But let's be clear though, and no disrespect, Leroy Green. When Doja Cat wants to spit, she can spit. I think with Sweetie can spit. I think they just need to change the game up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Missy, you talking about what legends you talking about? You talking about in the porn game? You talking about Blacktail? You talking about music? Which one you talking about? We talking about legends. Yeah, Janet Jackson and all. Which one you talking about? You know what I'm saying? Salute all the legends in the other game too. You know what I'm saying? Like all the little joints Mr. Marcus was hitting and bull. Rod Digger. Let's be clear, man. You know what I'm saying?
Digger. First name Rashida.
Mama Bear going hard in the paint tonight. She said, it's not JAY-Z, Leroy. Leroy don't care. Hold on, man. Where's Touch is saying Mitchie Me?
All right.
I see you, cuz. I see you. But like I said, man, we talk about these joints so y'all can go in. Mama Bear said, don't hate me, Leroy. Leroy, man, you owe some ribs too. Leroy Green said Rhapsody did hold down the female lane when nobody was there from like 08. Yeah, she did.
Facts, she did.
Be clear. You know
really
what I'm saying? She did. You know what I'm saying? No disrespect. But like I said, man, we talk about these cats so y'all can go check out the music, man. We can talk about some nostalgia for a little bit. But like I said, salute to Rakim for giving us that ESPN little list joint, you know what I'm saying? Give us that Blacktail next time, dog. You know what I'm saying? And also, let's be clear. Rakim follows us, man, so that's our bro, you know what I'm saying? Let's be clear, you know what I'm saying?
Salute to the pioneer, Rakim, the 18th letter.
Yeah, that's family, dog. You know what I'm saying? Salute, handing it down since 86, let's be clear.
TLC, phenomenal, yeah.
Yeah, I see you on that joint too, man. Kenny Mack was saying, Leroy, that's how I feel about Rock Marciano. They're talking bad about him, you know what I'm saying? Let's be clear. Let's be clear. You trying to start some stuff. You about to get all this. You about to start some stuff. This is the last topic for the night, man, before we get up out of here, man. It's a heavy one. It's a Lonnie Love heavy one. When she comes over your house and sits on your couch, it's that heavy. Lonnie Love heavy. Bebo P. Our sweet brother Noopsy. Kanye West. Now he's Jay. He's doing his thing. He's back in the game.
Okay.
Last week we was talking about JAY-Z, you know what I'm saying, going hard in the paint. Leroy Green was like, get buck, too legit to quit. He was doing a running man in the house and all that, you know, he was going in. But everybody forgot about Ye like they forgot about Dre. He comes through, Bebo, man. In my opinion, he dropped some of the best visuals that we've saw in hip-hop, man, this year, man. Let's be clear. This dude took a dome and was standing on top of the joint, and basically made $33 million. Pull out the money, Bebo P. Pull out the whole stack. Put out that dope dealer stack, cuz. This dude had, man, the visuals just nuts, man. So again, and I got to recant some bull from last show. I said if I had to pick from Kanye to Jay, I would do the Jay show. I've changed my mind. Like Keisha Cole. I had to change it, bro. I'm going to this Ye joint. Leroy Green, you can throw some shots at me, dog, in the chat. Hey, man, Leroy Green, what's your thoughts on this crazy run, this redemption joint? Like I said, I'm not really a super fan of the Bully album, but this show, and he's playing all the hits. La, 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 wait till I get my money right. Oh. When he put that on, I said, hold up. Wait, Bebo P. I might be wrong about this young man. You know what I'm saying? But, hold up. Wait. He basically, we heard about the JAY-Z joint, Bebo. It's going to be July 10th. 11th and 12th. JAY-Z's like, yo, I'm about to do the money, man. I'm about to do the money dance on him. But then we get the whole wireless festival, and Kanye's doing the same thing on the same dates, Bebo. And you know, Jay don't like no competition. So again, everything was all love, Daddy. Why'd you come with your 9? Leroy Green, where you at? So next thing you know, when they announced Ye doing 2 nights or whatnot, grand opening, grand closing.
The British government officially barring Kanye West from entering the country to headline a music festival. Organizers of London's massive wireless festival swiftly canceling the 3-day event, where West, who now goes by Ye, was slated to perform in front of 150,000 concert goers. The move coming after intense backlash stemming from years of Ye's repeated anti-Semitic remarks and praise for Adolf Hitler. A UK official telling NBC News that the rapper's visa was denied on the grounds that his presence would not be conducive to the public good. In a statement, festival organizers calling anti-Semitism abhorrent. Though before the cancellation, organizers were still defending West.
Kanye West, Ye as he is now officially known, should be given a second chance.
The UK's Prime Minister saying West...
The Prime Minister chimed in, Bebo P.
...should have never been invited. NBC News has reached out to West for comment, but just hours before the festival was canceled, he said in a statement, "I know words aren't enough. I'll have to show change through my actions." But the controversy is deep-rooted, from his 2022 threat to go DEFCON 3 on Jewish people to releasing a song called Heil Hitler last year.
Bebo P. Bebo P, what's your thoughts on this? Because again, everything was cool. Everything was all good just a week ago. Nobody cared about Ye. We was talking about Jay and all that and getting ready for the little situation. Pull out the Yankees hat. I got my Yankee ready to go. I got a couple of them. But then we see Kanye do the SoFi joint. Rocks out 80,000 with Lauryn Hill in the situation.
Yep.
He got everybody in the crowd, man. The game's out there. Everybody's supporting this dude. Then he pull out the money, Bebo P. Pulls out 33 million. People forgot, you know what I'm saying, that Kanye got hits. He's pretty much a young Kobe. If Jay-Z's MJ, he's Kobe.
Yeah.
And now then I know Jay-Z sitting back like that dude in Belly, like, I don't like this shit. He's eating that banana. I don't like this, Bebo. You know what I'm saying? Right. Can Jay-Z compete with this? Can Jay-Z get on the world? Or is he just gonna be out there with some Timbs on and his dready Cougars? I think when they saw this, hey man, call up Pepsi, dog. Next thing you know, Pepsi cancels, Rockstar cancels, Diageo, you know what I'm saying? They cancel. Bebo P. Was this Jigga making the call? Or was it just, oh man, we you know what I mean, little homie can't perform, you know what I'm saying? But again, let's be clear. Pepsi knew about it though, Bebo. Let me play this real quick.
Yeah.
We did with Pepsi, for instance, our lead sponsor, and they signed off and approved it, for example, and perhaps we should have done
Really?
with,
That's fast. Sorry.
That's a Bebo. Really? Hold up.
Example, and perhaps we should have done.
Really, that's fascinating. Sorry to interrupt again, but that's fascinating. So Pepsi, who've pulled out now, haven't they? Pepsi originally were quite happy for him to come.
Correct. Yes, they're our headline sponsor. We asked them to sign off on it.
Bebo P. Pepsi signed off on it, and then you get a phone call. It's Hov. I'm a businessman, not a businessman. There's a lot of people probably needing that money that Jay's coming in. Am I being conspiracy, brother? Or was this just, we caught on a little late. We didn't know Ye was doing it. And yeah, the Semitic joints, like, yeah, we don't like the joint. What's your thoughts, man? Is it just coincidence, man? Or is it something sinister, some black tail kind of magazine bull going on tonight?
I mean, Jay-Z has always been a competitive individual, notably when it comes to Kanye West. With regards to whether or not he was subtly behind multiple sponsorships withdrawing from London's 2026 Wireless Fest, along with the UK as a whole banning him from any form of entry into the country, from their leadership, I should say, then I think that the UK would have done so without Jigga's phone call, as really evidenced by the country doing so just really that very same thing 6 years ago to Tariq Nasheed, who's still banned to this very day. When Tariq put out that Hidden Colors 5 Art of Black Warfare and revealed some alleged dark history. So who knows if Jay-Z had anything to do with Kanye's UK cancellation when it's all said and done. But one thing's for sure is that the powers that be, they don't necessarily need Jigga to pull something off like that. What are your
First
thoughts,
of all, man, I agree 100%. Again, Pretty Nas is saying other countries outside the U.S. don't play with their religion. But this is the thing, though. They playing his music on the radio stations in the UK.
Yeah.
So what's the business? You know what I'm saying? Like, he ain't going to say nothing to me. I think it's more, of course, if you're looking at it from the non-iceberg situation, I think it's like, hey, man, let's use him as an example. You don't never talk about us, and we ain't never going to forget, and we never going to forgive you. You know what I'm saying? Let's be clear. Missy saying, yeah, you bang? Okay, I see you. Okay. Pretty Nas saying, I'm probably the only person who haven't heard the bully, and I don't want to. Yeah, he did it to himself. And that's the thing, you can't be really sorry about the dude. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Leroy Green saying the competition was over there.
Yeah.
Facts. You know what I'm saying? Yep. Leroy saying Jay came out in 96, so I don't know what the competition has to compete in. By year 3 in Jay's career, he sold out every major arena in the country. This is the thing. People got, they forget about stuff. Let me turn this music off real quick so y'all can understand what's going on. He called Jay-Z's kids retarded. He said, why do y'all think, remember last year when he said, oh, y'all understand why Jay ain't pulling his kids out? People forget about what Kanye said about Jay-Z's kids. So you just happen to, I'm coming outside. I'm doing 4 shows. Roots, Might get about 10 mil off that. I'm doing that's about maybe 10,000 out there in the joint. I got 50,000 at Yankee Stadium 3 times. That's 150 tickets sold. You know what I'm saying? If Ye did 33 in 2 shows, Jay might do a 50 piece, dog. Let's be clear. Leroy Green, am I wrong? Like Leroy Green, if you had to basically sum up the bread that Jay-Z could possibly make at Yankee Stadium in 3 nights with 50,000 seats or 49,000 seats, that's a lot of bread. And then I want, not only do I want people in the seats, I want all eyes on me. I don't want no other stuff going on in the wireless fest, especially Ye that basically said my kids is handicapped. Oh, no, we're not letting that slide, man. Call Pepsi. You know what I'm saying? Get them out of here. So Pepsi was cool with it. Then Pepsi got that call. Nah, don't let him roll. So in my opinion, Leroy Green, correct me if I'm wrong, they going to hold him down. Hold you down. They just going to basically say, look, man, we just got to hold you off a little bit, man. You can do this in the fall. You can do this maybe in December. But you're not going to outshine. What's the first rule in the 48 laws of power?
Never.
You don't outshine the master.
Laws of 48 laws of power.
So, man, we gonna spank you. Let's be clear. We're gonna give you that Jeezy Jenny my smack. Then we might let you run a little bit, but we're gonna take a little bit off the top. Let's be clear. Before Ye got banned from doing shows in America and doing Live Nation shows, remember the Lords of London froze his accounts.
Yep, they sure did.
So this goes back, way back in time. You know what I'm saying? And also, Adidas is a German company, and you got beef with them too, because they stole your designs basically, and then kicked you out when you did all the situations. And let's be clear. Let's understand why sometimes people don't like that community that he was talking about.
Murder Inc.
Especially when it comes to hip hop. So in hip hop, there was a time where they were trying to get a union together. And guess who stopped it?
Death Row, Murder Inc., No Limit, Rap a Lot, Rockefeller. Suge had came up with this idea. We need to cut out the middleman. We need to cut out these Jews.
We wanted to create our own black-owned distribution company.
So nobody knew about the black distribution situation he was setting up for the industry until
nobody knew.
We had a major hip-hop summit.
So why is the music so important? It's no union. If you get sick, your ass out. It's no retirement, man. There's no dinner.
Suge is brilliant. If you have a budget, Nori has a budget with Def Jam for $1 million. So now it's $1.1 million. Def Jam cuts $100,000.
Very smart.
Union, but Nori has to recoup 1.1.
No sooner after that summit, he went to New York. Come to find out, Jay-Z was supposed to have been the one blew the whistle on the fact that they was having these underground secretive meetings. Rockefeller went on to prosper.
We all saw what happened to Death Row. We saw how they attacked Murder Inc. And, they tried to kill me, so.
Everybody took a L subject.
So sometimes people crazy like a fox sometimes, you know what I mean? So.
Or slick as one.
Kenny Mack said Jay-Z snitch. Don't get a channel. Don't take my pocket money. If you have no more money, you can cause no more mischief. Fresh out. If you mess this opportunity with Lisa, I'll never forgive you. Kenny, Leroy Green going, he like a dude on Belly when they stripped him, dog. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get you niggas. You never get you. Rockefeller folded too in that time. Rockefeller folded because Jay and Dane was banging the same chicks. Mr. saying, but yeah, had 2 mil sold out concert. He just proved he's still in the game. Facts.
Big facts.
100%. Yeah. But again, Mama Bear never goes oop.
Oh,
she never does oop. So again, people forget that Ye basically called. I don't like saying this, so don't think I like saying this, but he called Jay-Z's kids retarded. I'm looking at Bebo's face. Bebo's face to see if he believes me. You gonna call somebody's kids retarded? And think they're not gonna cut you at some point? And let's be clear, yeah, Rock Nation has some issues, but as far as financial issues, Bebo P in the chat. But let's be clear, they still have influence.
Facts.
They got Jack Dorsey on the jack. Let's be clear. It ain't nothing to call Pepsi and be like, hey, man, I don't care what y'all did agreement on, man. Cancel that joint, man. We got 50 mil on the line. And let's be clear. Let's be clear. We already got clipped by Nas with the casino.
Iceberg going ham.
You think I'm going to let this big head nigga stop my bread? And you call my kid retarded? He's licking the window on the bus. Nah, stop that joint, man. We already lost money on the casino. We signed La Russell. We're making bad decisions. And then also, let's be clear, Rock Nation is getting sued by the insurance company. What the hell? First of all, man, salute to our guy, Double Barrel, man. You know what I'm saying? Australia in the house, man. Salute. You know what I'm saying?
Heck yeah.
Kenny Mack going hard in the paint, man. Let's be clear. So, you think I'm going to let this dude take my bread? I mean, we already tried to mess him up with the Adidas joint. We try to basically, like, you know, Live Nation don't even want him over here in America, so he had to basically book his own shows in Japan and bull and all these off-brand Temu little arenas and bull. You think we gonna let you get the bread? You see the money down there. Put the money out, B-Bo. Let's be clear. Double Barrel, what you think about this this cancellation of Ye, man? You know what I'm saying? Let's be clear. Pretty Nas on that Tasha K tonight, dog. Salute to our sister, man. She's saying Rock Nation getting sued. Oh my God. I ain't got the sound effect now. Mama Bear say, y'all trying to say I'm looking right. Y'all trying to set him off. I'm in a bind, Nate. I'm in a bind, Nate. You know what happens when you're in a bind, Nate. You're going to do anything you can, dog. You know what I'm saying? And you're going to say, Jack Dorsey, like on Players Club, do something to make me feel better. Clip that nigga. Nas got me on the casino. We not letting this dude mess up our bread at Yankee Stadium, dog. I didn't come out and do this interview with Computer Blue, Encyclopedia Brown looking ass nigga on his joint, man, and lying in the interview, or not lying, but basically telling the story I want to tell in GQ to basically get everybody off my situation. Because again, let's be clear, we don't really go hard in the paint on Jay on here outside of music. We don't even talk about that. We just talk about music. Let's be clear.
Facts.
But we could. So again, a lot of this stuff is to cover up a few things that Jay had going on last year and is continuing this year. And again, he put out a second mortgage on the crib dip, couldn't get it either. So you're not messing up this money. So I think, in my opinion, this got Jay's hands written all over it, allegedly. But again, I also agree with Pretty Nas that Kanye did it to himself.
Yep.
Leroy Green ain't never coming back. You want some 2-0, man? No. You're going to run to the car. Man, we got to get Leroy Green on again to this show. Every time we talk about this shit, man, we got to get Leroy Green on. Leroy Green said, I think Jay be somewhere minding his business, like just counting cash, dog, you know, minding his business, trying to catch Beyonce come out the shower, dog. You know what I'm saying? I would be. Mama Bear said, Leroy, you seem to be in great spirits tonight. It's nice to see, dog. Shut up, Mama Bear. Leroy Green going there. Leroy Green, what's that Cuba Gooding joint with swinging in what's it, Minister Society? No, what Minister Society? It was
Boys in the Hood.
Boys in the Hood. I do
Yeah,
swing.
yeah. Trey died.
They got the plastic on the couch too. Oh, wasn't the old girl sitting on the couch crying? So, Double Barrel saying, y'all think Rock did it because it's the same day as Reasonable Doubt Day? Leroy Green, what you think? Bebo, you've been sitting there marinating. I've been cooking a little bit. Hands in the kitchen, palms itching. Missy said, I'm not a Ye supporter, but I'm gonna play the button again. Call the kid retarded. I don't like saying that. He got clipped by Nas. Ye's cooking.
Yeah, stay cooking. He's back to cooking.
Let's be clear. Hold on, man. My fault. He's cooking. I mean, when this came out, Bebo, when you saw this, the intergalactic joint,
it's crazy.
I said, because again, we just happy to see Jay on the stage, but when I saw this, and it's on the same day, where you going? And if you're not going there, of course, this thing, they're going to stream them, Bebo. So you got this streaming on wherever, YouTube, whatever. And you got Jay streaming. Which one you watching if you're going to watch one live? I'm watching the Ye. And also, let's be clear, everybody's going to be flying over to see Ye. And again, like I said, and it's no disrespect to Jay at all. Jay-Z's a businessman. So if I got Chick-fil-A, if I'm Chick-fil-A and I see Zaxby's over here, I'm saying they got roaches. I'm putting some roaches in their bathroom. That's how we get down. You lucky we didn't burn it down.
Wow,
lucky you just put roaches in that joint. You know what I'm saying? Remember in Goodfellas when they was like, yo, we got to burn this joint down, get the money. You know what I'm saying? Right. Bebo, what's your thoughts, man? Again, we talked about why hip-hop doesn't like certain communities coming in and taking our stuff, and we try to unionize, and it didn't happen. But if I didn't paint a picture for you, you know what I'm saying? If I didn't painted something, what's your thoughts now?
Well, I mean, I think you just developed a very strong case with instances that Kanye West has to account for. You know, he has to be willing to account for the things that everything that you stated and others, and many others that have been highly offensive. And, you know, with everything that you particularly stated in connection with Jay-Z and his family, yeah, you know, as a father, you're going to want to likely do something if you have the capability to that other person who was offensive toward you and yours. So I could definitely see your case, bro. I really can. And I'm definitely not taking away from that being a possibility. You know, because all it is, you know, if you have the right connections, you know, the right people, it's that phone call away.
Hey, this is the thing, man. If one of the dudes I made an album with, you know what I'm saying, that's my brother that I put on, you call my kids retarded?
Yeah, man. Oh, yeah.
Dude, it's on forever.
Man, yeah.
And again, let's be clear. The last time we saw Ye on an American stage before this year, he said, Jay, don't send your guys out to get me.
He did.
You know what I'm saying? So there's a lot of stuff going on that we don't even know about. You know what I'm saying? Again, that's why we probably need to get Leroy Green on at some point. You know, Joe Budden said like 20 years ago, it's not even about the money for Jay. And I agree, pull out the money, Bebo P.
Mm-hmm.
But again, I think this year it's about, number one, people putting smut on, as far as Jay is concerned, if I'm Jay, you putting smut on my name, you trying to say that I'm a pedo, you trying to say that I'm doing stuff behind the scenes. Even if I am, I ain't gonna admit to it. So, and you're not gonna put it on my name, and you messing up my legacy?
Man.
Nah, man. Like I said, like I agree with Jay. If I'm in Jay's camp, we on offense this whole year. You know what I'm saying? We burning down your houses. We doing everything. The Busby situation, I'm suing them. You know what I'm saying? I got Leroy Green saying retarded in the chat. Now they're calling my kids retarded. My whole goal today was to get Leroy to say retarded in the chat. They're going to demonetize this joint. You guys, this isn't good for kids. They're going to demonetize this video. Jay better than me because I gotta get Jay. I got to get Jay out of here. And this is what I'm saying, Bebo. This thing, man. You think I'm light-skinned with a pointy nose, man. I got AR-15s. You say something about my wife. You say something about my kids.
Yeah.
And then you had the audacity to come back when I'm trying to get this bread back. Because, again, man, I think Jay's on. Leroy's going hard to pay. I think this is a Carlito's Way situation for Jay. He's trying to get to that train, dog. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And Biddy from the Bronx pulls up.
Bucked him.
Pulls out that Joker gun, that big one. Pulls out that Joker gun.
To the bat wing. Yep.
And got his ass. And so, again, let's be clear. Facts, Annie. You know what I'm saying? But again, man, like, Ye's like the Joker when he slid down that money pile and he was like, man, everything burns. Everything burns. Because, again, man, he's like, Kanye can be down 50 and then be up 100 mil in like 2 weeks. The dude still get money off the Skims joint. You know what I'm saying? He still get money technically off the Adidas swag. He's still selling some of them socks that look like shoes that that people buying. You know what I'm saying? Let's be clear. You know what I'm saying? First of all, salute the Renaissance, man. That's our bro. You know what I'm saying? Day One Club, man. What's up? He's saying, Ye's whole quotes. This is my whole goal for the whole show to get people to say retarded in the chat. Ye's whole quote. They're retarded no, literally. That's why they're artificially inseminated. It's such a blessing to have retarded children as a choice. We could never be cool after that. So I'm trying to give y'all like the reason. Because everybody's like, man, Jay's not worried about Kanye. You said that about my kids, shorty? Man, this is the thing, people. You ain't got no kids, I ain't got no kids. But if somebody says something about your mama, your daddy, it might be a Pooh Shiesty situation. Let's be clear. You see we wearing all black. It ain't nothing. I got a mask over here right now. You know what I'm saying? Might get your car blown up. So, and I don't have the resources Jay has. So let me shut up. So long story short, man, I think it's one of those things, Bebo, where Pepsi got a phone call. You know what I'm saying? And again, and let's be clear, where's Pirate? The Wireless Festival, how many seats does that hold, Bebo? Festival seats. I think they do 80.
80,000, wow.
Total seats. Okay, so they do, over a standard 3-day weekend, this event brings in a total of approximately 135,000 to 135,000 seats.
Wow.
Let's say the tickets are 300, you know what I'm saying? That's a lot of bread they can bring in. And then again, like, if I'm Jay, you funding my ops. I don't want him making no money. I want him to be, to not basically be doing anything, you know what I'm saying? And he said, not even ready for a diss from Pox mentally.
You said 150,000 times $300. Was that right?
Yeah.
That's 45 million. If we're just going off them numbers.
And that's not even like, Amazon coming in and the other sponsors and all that. Because again, let's be clear, Drake wore logos on his whole entire body. You know what I'm saying? So he got a check and he got the other checks from the sponsors. So it's a whole situation, you know what I'm saying? Check out the Eminem from 8 Mile Stop with the snowflake. Mama Bear is saying, yes, say that about my kid. You're finding out why they call me Mama Bear.
Big facts. Big facts.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
We're not doing that. I'm So Focused said, Rat Nation going broke. Jay coming out to do shows like Floyd Mayweather coming back to fight. The cash is drying up. And this is for everybody. It's not even, we're not even making fun of Jay or nobody. It's just that type of year, man. It's dry out here, man. Let's be clear, man. You know what I'm saying? The blade is dry. You know what I'm saying? You trying to get some pretty woman walking down the street on that fig, dog. You know what I'm saying? You might get a fat little joint, dog. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know that. First of all, I didn't know that movie was about a prostitute and a job. I thought she's just a regular woman out here struggling, dog, about a millionaire. I didn't know she's a prostitute. I didn't know. Now I know. So long story short, though, I'm So Focused is putting it out there. We putting it out there. Again, man, you don't get, Leroy Green said, not on Fig.
Dog on Fig. Already on Fig.
Hey, man, Fig is dry right now. You trying to get wet? It's dry. Yeah, man, I'm So Focused. The blade is dry, too, dog. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. It's dry. So, again, if Jay-Z got money problems, first of all, you a billionaire, supposedly Beyonce's one, and your mom out here selling bad gumbo? Stop the cap. Bebo. Like I said, man, again, Ye's out here. Again, we thought Ye was done. You know what I'm saying? Ye's over here like Weekends at Bernie's, dog. You know what I'm saying? That dude just waking up. You know what I'm saying? He's in here. So I think Ye can do some damage. If dog, come on, man. Yeah, that pretty woman, dog. I didn't know she was a prostitute, dog. I didn't know she was out here wilding, dog. Mama Bear said B.O.P. got that quick. Man, yeah, that's why we keep him around, man. He got that quick man. You see, I ain't got the money. He got to pull out the money, B.O.P. That dude, he keep the bread on him, dog. If you need a loan, dog, you know what I'm saying? If you're not trying to hit Fig and you don't want to hit the blade, yeah, you might Bebo that new Nate dog off and set it off, dog. I'm in the bind, Bebo.
I'm in the bind, Bebo.
My office in the car. What was the shorty's name? Her name was what was her name in the movie?
I forgot. Jada Pickett's character.
Yeah, Jada Pickett's character. What was her name?
I forgot.
She's always the one that's about to suck something in a movie, dog. Set it off. Cast. She was at Stony, dog. And Stony was.
Hey, that's right.
And then she got mad at homie because she's like, you know what I did to get that money? I ain't going to college no more. You didn't know what I did for that bread? Oh, you going to college, dog. Real talk. Yeah, last year was Green Bean Casserole. This year is the gumbo, dog. So again,
facts, Mama Bear.
Like I said, man, I think Ye, because Ye was like, yo, I'm willing to sit down with y'all and talk to y'all. Because again, Ye knows, man, if I can do this wireless festival, not only do I get the money, yeah, man, I get Stony, dog. Stony, you know what I'm saying?
I'm in a bind.
Stony was in that bind, Nate. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, you got to do a little something strange for a piece of change. You know what I mean? Hit it from the back. I'm hitting there. For $250, I'm hitting everything. The rooter to the tutor.
Not that rooter to the tutor.
I'm hitting the rooter. $250 on Fig? I'm hitting it.
Fig, though.
Oh my, hey man, it's entertainment purposes only. But the whole thing, man, but let's be clear, man. I think it's over for Ye, man. As far as like doing that festival on those days, nah, son. It's a wrap. You know what I'm saying? Like now, again, they're gonna stall him out, Debo. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna stall him out, Bebo. And stall him out, Bebo. Not Debo, but Bebo. They're gonna stall him out. They're gonna probably let him do maybe a February. And I think that's why little homie canceled the situation. You know what I'm saying? Let's be clear. He canceled it. It was like, and he didn't hear no hit back on him. You know what I'm saying? But before we get out of here, before we get off this topic, the set design. Let me play this real quick so y'all kind of understand how the set design was so crazy and the design behind it, man. Like just so we kind of get a little swag on how dope Ye is. You know what I'm saying? Again, do we agree with the comments? Heck no. And again, like Pretty Nine said, he did it to himself. But
behind Ye's set design at SoFi Stadium. Watch till the end and it'll make sense. This is one of the craziest set designs I have seen in my life, and parts of it look awfully familiar to Akira's nuclear explosion scene. For context, Akira is a 1988 anime that opens with a massive explosion that destroys Tokyo, and we later learn that it was caused by a child with overwhelming psychic ability, and the government was trying to control his abilities that were too big to contain. Ye has referenced Akira throughout his entire career because it's exactly how he sees himself. But what do you guys think? This is what's going on with V. Follow for more.
Like I said, the set design crazy, man. Salute to Kanye, man. As far as musically, you know, like I said, we don't talk about the other side of Jay, so we don't talk about, you know, we trying to forgive our brother Noopsy, you know what I'm saying? But again, what's your last thoughts, man, before we get out of here on the Kanye topic, man, or whatnot, man? We've been in here tonight, man.
Regardless as to the circumstances of Kanye West getting banned from not only performing as the main headliner for the Wireless Festival in 2026, but also from the UK just entirely, I can definitely see Kanye West performing in an alternative huge stadium or venue in place of that, because when Bloomberg recently reported that corporations distanced themselves from Kanye once in order, but they're now willing to do business with him again, that let me know that certain parties or factions, they're really aiming to raid Kanye's
the coffers. You got to get them coffers out. You know what I mean?
And you know, given that he just topped the charts with his Bully album, he earned a whopping $33 million from 2 sold-out shows, 33 milli rock, and also ain't, you know, I mean, he's killing it, man. And you know, that's in addition to the fact that they're trying to slow and or stop his momentum that he's been rocking with. Just he's been going nuclear as far as you know, going viral, but in the right ways this year. I mean, you know, disenfranchising Kanye West is definitely the MO of what's going on. But and here's the thing too, Mr. West wasn't supposed to rise from the ashes of all his self-imposed scandals and being canceled at that, especially being a black man that's overtly successful at that, you know, and that's a highly independent thinking one, you know, not justifying the you know, the controversial things that he's offensively said. It just goes to show that Kanye has a lot of climbing to do from the ditch that he has dug himself into, the pit that he's put himself into.
Facts, I agree.
And it just goes to show that even though he has a lot of work to do in order to get back into a lot of good graces, both personally and business-wise, I think as long as he stays on the course that he's been on in 2026 so far, I mean, he's liable to continue to knock down some doors, even though
I agree with you.
Slammed in his face.
I agree with you. Like I said, man, at the end of the day, man, hey, Kanye gonna be all right. He gonna be all right.
Oh,
man.
yeah,
he gonna get the bread. He gonna
fine.
be cool. So, like I said, it's all goody. Daniel Winston said if Ye gets some big brand deals again, his money's gonna go up.
Wait
you
till
know what
I
I'm saying?
get
So
my money.
my money, right? And he's getting that money right. Let's be clear.
Right.
Like I said, salute to our brother Noopsy. You know what I'm saying? Ye. And again, man, how you gonna say you're a Christian, man? You talking about I ain't gonna forgive Ye and nobody else, man. Again, like I said, at the end of the day, man, we forgive anybody, man, that wants to be forgiven and is doing the right thing. And the best apology, man, is the change of behavior. And again, we see Kanye changing, man. You know what I'm saying? His white, he got the snowflake out there still in the blade, dog, showing the boobs and bull, but he got that white tail. You know what I mean? But, you know, like I said, it is what it is. But like I said, before we get up out of here, man, T.I., man, go check him out. That's our bro, man. We got the Hall Pass in Atlanta, man. Salute. He's got a new song, man, at Trauma Bond joint. We rock with it. Thank you on that joint.
I say it's me and mine till the end of time. It's a trauma bond. This is a result of staying down, having it, spreading shit around like the ground. I'm adamant. Make sure all of mine touch the paper. I'm hands on, cool on these line that bitches like the fan on. Ain't no back and forth, it's up and stuff. They on the internet, I'm pulling up. I still live in the world where you act like a girl, real nigga just avoid you, you sus.
Like I said, salute to our brother Noob.
Big salute.
Our brother T.I., man, hold it down. Mr. Hanky on the joint, man. Go check him out. Go support him, man. I think that let him know just when gold or something like that, man. Salute to him for selling that joint.
That's big.
Again, before we get out of here, man, I wanted to talk about this real quick just to get your thoughts on this joint. Kanye took off the Griselda joint.
All right, now we ready.
Is the beef that rough? And again, salute to Conway. He followed us. I actually put some in the chat one time or on a post, and he basically like did the little emoji joint. You know what I'm saying on it. So, you think they ever get back together, Bebo? Or you think this is a lost cause or whatnot?
No, it's not. It's not a complete lost cause. It's just, I mean, we don't know what is actually going down. You know, as far as the tension between the brothers and Griselda. But whatever it is, it's, it's got to be serious for Conway to take that picture away and then just kind of toss it to the side and then say, now he's ready. You know what I'm saying? So there's some serious tension between those brothers. It's clear. But it's not, I imagine it's not anything that's unfixable, for lack of better wording. So I think
my kid retarded.
See,
that's unfixable. I'm saying that anything could be unfixable. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah. I would imagine that whatever they got going on isn't that deep as far as what you were saying, Iceberg. But
retarded kids, kids being retarded.
No, that's different. You know what I'm saying? But there are exceptions. There are exceptions, but we'll see. But we really hope that they do what they got to do within their camp, whether that's remain just giving each other some space, or eventually come back to the table and hash out whatever they have to as grown men. But it's sad to see that take place, but it happens, and we definitely wish the best for those brothers. So
like I said, man, salute the West Side, man. You know what I'm saying? Benny, Conway, that's our people.
Yeah.
Pyre said, well, it is what it is. Man, like I said, man, episode 354. Jay Camper, man, is on some little island, man, kicking it, man. Salute to the fam. They on vacation. He'll be back next week. BOP held it down his entire shelf tonight, man. Salute.
Along with Iceberg Slim.
You know what I'm saying? Nah, man, I ain't do nothing.
All right.
BOP, man, 354, sucker proof. Crazy, you know what I'm saying? That we got 354 shows, man. Take us home, man.
Well, you know what? We definitely appreciate everybody for rocking with Fresh Out, because there is no us without you guys. Whether you're checking us out here on YouTube, on Twitter/X, listening to us via podcast, audio only fashion, or some other kind of way, whether in the chat or the comment section, we appreciate your input. We appreciate your time, and we appreciate your contributions for hip hop, because there is no hip hop without you guys and us as well. Salute to Jay Camp for, being out somewhere, on vacay, doing his thing with his familia. You know what I'm saying? Definitely probably check him out next time back here on the next episode of Fresh Out. And with that said, we're going to check y'all out next time. But in the meantime, like Spike Lee said, do the right thing as well. After the Pooh Shiesty situation that he did with Gucci Mane, and after, Offset's debacle as well, do the right thing. I know it sounds cliche and common, but, some things just aren't worth it. Some things are just not worth it. And clearly the consequences reflect that whenever negative situations happen. Every action has some kind of consequence, good, bad, or otherwise. So with that said, do what you got to do to hold on to your ducats, your money that you have, however many ducats you have or coins you got. Definitely stay safe. Keep your family paramount no matter what's going on in your life, your loved ones. Be safe, take care, God bless, and we're going to check y'all out next time. Salute, God bless, and go ahead and take us on home, Iceberg.
Like I said, man, salute to everybody tapping in, man. Wednesday, man, we over here for about an hour and a half, man. Every Wednesday talking some hip hop. come mess with us, man. Sunday, man, we might do a little situation, man. We get some time too, you know what I'm saying, whatnot. Again, it's gonna be a dope summer. I agree with Bebo, man. It's gonna be a lot of albums dropping, a lot of people on tour. Again, man, we come over here to have some fun, man, to just kind of let your hair down a little bit, get your little drink on, you know, have some fun, man. Again, we trying to put the fun back in hip-hop, but also, man, when you come over here, it starts with hip-hop, but we end up being family. You know, we know everybody in the chat. We know what's going on. Again, man, we got our brothers and sisters in here, man. Every Wednesday, come through, man. Join the fam.
Right.
Bebo P, Jay Camper, you know what I'm saying? You know, our guys, man. Anytime you're not in here, we missing y'all. So definitely come through. Check us out next Wednesday. Next Wednesday, we may have a little situation this Sunday, man. A little something real quick. But again, man, salute to Biz Mark, you know what I'm saying, on that 62 joint, you know, RIP, that heavenly birthday or whatnot. And, you know what I'm saying, we'll see y'all next week, man. Again, be safe. Enjoy your weekend, man. We out of here. Jay Kent, Bebo P, Iceberg, Slim. You call my kid retarded, man. I'm about to kill you. All right, man. I'll check out later, man. Peace.
Peace.
World's most dangerous podcast. We gonna be in the building with good. The world doing bar for bar. They can't what's going down, man. Let's get it. Good.
Hundo up in this studio. Hundo. Shout Podcast Show. They are the podcast equivalent of Rap City right now. It's the best hip hop debate show on the internet. So shout out to the Fresh Out Show.
Please wipe your feet. You rocking with Fresh Out. Yeah. Fresh Out is here, ain't no tiptoeing. The competition running like they Jesse Owens. Please believe, Dookie, this is our moment. Be hard in the paint, boy, Kavon Looney. I told Iceberg, please hand the koofy. I'm not a newbie. You will never catch my feet in the bad boy jacuzzi. Stop it. That's that such ish. We lie, B. We want the real smoke. And be careful, it's kinda cutthroat. The chat going ham. They just might make you get out like no one in the Blue Notes. Stop it.
Hey, yo, even on Fig, Fresh Out's office hours are what?
95.